Imagine being an idol, leaving a group on bad terms, carrying that reputation for 10 years, and then deciding to reopen the wound on camera. Not in a courtroom, not in a documentary, but on a variety show. Yeah, that's exactly why this story has K-pop fans arguing again, and why you probably paused your scroll right now. Back in 2015, during Beast's 6th anniversary live broadcast, what should have been a sentimental fan service moment quietly turned into one of the most infamous attitude controversies in second-gen K-pop. When Jang Hyun-sung was asked a simple, almost scripted question, what was the most memorable moment from 6 years as part of Beast, his answer didn't land the way anyone expected. Instead of nostalgia, he brought up the hate he received for skipping a fan sign for personal reasons, and then he doubled down, emphasizing that his private life was his own business. On paper, that sounds reasonable. In idol reality, it detonated. Fans didn't just react emotionally, they investigated. Old clips resurfaced, him not singing his parts, half-hearted choreography, distant expressions during interviews, moments where it felt like his body was there but his heart wasn't. Whether fair or not, the narrative snowballed fast. By February 2016, both Jang Hyun-sung and Cube Entertainment issued apologies. 2 months later, he officially left Beast. And just like that, a group known for unity was permanently fractured in the minds of many fans. Then, time did what time always does. Hyun-sung enlisted in 2018, and photos of him in the military showed a visibly calmer, healthier version of himself. Fans, especially casual ones, started joking that the military had exorcised the demon. Dark humor? Absolutely, but it stuck. The idea that something was wrong with him before and now he was cured became a meme attached to his name. Fast forward to 2026, and here's where things get complicated. Jang Hyun-sung is now appearing or teasing an appearance on MMTG, one of the most beloved YouTube variety shows in Korea, hosted by JJ. And instead of avoiding his past, the concept leans straight into it, an exorcism live. Viewers are invited to submit anonymous stories, tips, eyewitness accounts from his so-called pre-exorcism days. He'll read them himself, on air, and respond with explanations or apologies. From a content perspective, bold. From a PR perspective, risky. From a fan perspective, emotionally explosive. Some fans are genuinely curious. They see a grown man who seems self-aware, who isn't running anymore. To them, this feels like closure. They say it's been 10 years, people change. Holding on to resentment forever only hurts the person holding it. Watching him acknowledge his past, calmly, openly, might actually help some fans heal. They see sincerity, growth, accountability, and yes, some just see entertaining content, let's be honest. But then there's the other side, the longtime Beast fans, the ones who lived through that era in real time, the ones who watched Doojeon's shoulder stress, watched the group dynamic crumble, watched fandom spaces turn toxic. For them, this isn't funny, it's not nostalgic, it's not healing, it's reopening scars they never asked to revisit. They're not demanding an apology anymore. They don't want explanations. They want distance, silence, respect. And here's the core issue no one can dodge. Who is this apology actually for? If the fans who were hurt don't want it, and casual viewers weren't affected in the first place, then what's the end goal? Accountability? Image rehabilitation? Content farming? Or a genuine attempt at self-closure? Because apologies have timing, context, emotional readiness on both sides, and turning pain into variety content, even tasteful variety content, can feel like minimizing what fans went through. At the same time, erasing history isn't realistic either. Jang Hyun-sung was part of Beast. That chapter exists whether people like it or not, And if his departure wasn't tied to a crime, some argue that eternal punishment feels excessive, especially in an industry that barely allows idols to be human in the first place. So here we are, two truths coexisting uncomfortably, one side asking for empathy and growth, the other asking for boundaries and peace. No villains, no easy answers, just a reminder that fandom isn't a monolith and healing doesn't follow a single timeline. The real question isn't whether this content should exist, it's whether the industry and fans know how to handle accountability without turning it into entertainment, and whether moving on means talking it out or finally letting it rest. Now I want to hear from you. Are you curious to watch this? Does it feel sincere or unnecessary? Should idols confront their past publicly, or is silence sometimes the more respectful choice? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you want more deep dives like this that don't just repeat headlines, but actually unpack the mess behind them, subscribe to Dieback Daily and turn on notifications so you don't miss what comes next. We cover the stories everyone's talking about and the truths people avoid. Before you click away, let's be real for a second. Stories like this don't have one right answer, and that's exactly why they matter. K-pop isn't just music and visuals, it's people, history, emotions, and consequences that don't disappear just because time passes. So now it's your turn. Do you think Jang Hyun-sung addressing his past like this is brave or unnecessary? Is this genuine growth or content that should have never been made? I want to hear your honest take, not the safe one. Drop it in the comments and let's talk. If you enjoy K-pop news that actually goes deep instead of just chasing drama, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Dieback Daily, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what comes next. We cover the stories everyone's talking about. See you in the next one.